Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. It is May 16th. Lisa, Lydia, Scott with you this morning. Of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning, but it stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works for you. Plus, remember, we make it into a podcast when we're done. You can find it at inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inforum Minute.
All right, today we're still dealing with kind of a blanket of clouds, some misty, kind of rainy stuff to start our day, but looking pretty good as we go through the afternoon, Lydia.
Yeah, we're going to start to see at least a little bit of sunshine. I don't think we're going to go totally sunny, but we'll work in some sun. We'll get rid of mist, drizzle, fog that's out there right now. Bring your temperatures back up into the 60s and 70s, about 10 degrees warmer than where we were yesterday. It was a soggy day
Yes, all day.
Good day to nap, stay inside,
Yeah,
relax.
I took a really good nap yesterday. Checked our rain gauge, 1.42 is what we ended up with here at the WDAY studio. Anywhere between 1 1/3 and 1.5 inches around the Fargo-Moorhead Metro. So that was a lot of rain.
Yeah, it is.
A lot less further up to the north. National Weather Service reported 0.08 in Grand Forks, so not even 1/10 of an inch. And you're actually one of the foggiest spots this morning. So it really depends on your wind and your cloud cover and then the available moisture in the atmosphere. So we'll get rid of the fog here shortly though, then see a little more sun. Pop-up thunder showers are possible today. Most of us are going to miss out on those. They're just not a big widespread situation. But if you see a quick downpour or the horizon suddenly looks a little bit darker, flash of lightning, rumble of thunder, don't be surprised for today. Those will just kind of cook up in the heat of the day. A few of those showers linger into early tomorrow morning before that clears out. Tomorrow looks like a summer-like day.
Okay.
We've got tons of sun. We're forecasting 85 degrees for tomorrow. It does look breezy out of the south, 10 to 25 miles an hour, so it's kind of pumping in some of that warmer air. And then a cold front works through that warm and somewhat sticky atmosphere. I don't think you're going to step outside and call it humid tomorrow, but an increase in the moisture that's in the atmosphere will just feed into a chance at some thunderstorms tomorrow night. We've got our first round of potentially severe weather. We do have a level 1 risk from the Storm Prediction Center for tomorrow night. 1-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are going to be your primary threats with any of those stronger storms late Friday lasting into early Saturday morning. Probably a good idea just to park the car in the garage before you go to bed or inside somewhere if you can under some kind of protection before you go to bed on Friday night in case one of those little hail cells finds your car. That then will leave us a little cooler for the weekend. Maybe a straggler shower early on Saturday. We'll break up the cloud cover through the weekend. Temperatures close to 70. Sunday looks like your drier day of the two, but Saturday's not like a soggy day by any means. Should be a pretty comfortable weekend to be outside. Seasonable for this time of year.
Sounds good.
60s, 70s continue next week. Right now looking at a rain chance around Thursday, Friday. We'll see what that looks like about a week from now. Okay,
Sounds
thanks.
great. Thank you,
Thanks
Lydia.
for the update.
All right, well, we're tracking breaking news for you this morning. We broke this on First News this morning for you in Crookston, Minnesota. When we first started our show, we were there live. A very large area blocked off by police crime tape, like about a whole city block, it seemed like. And we heard this morning that when the BCA got there, they even blocked off an even larger area. Large police presence, officers still on scene, investigators still combing the area. It's an area near the downtown area along North Broadway, pretty close to the Polk County Government Center. Like I mentioned, the Minnesota BCA is now on scene. They confirmed this morning they were responding to what they're calling at this point a use of force incident. We're expecting more information, possibly from the Sheriff's Department there, but of course also it sounds like the BCA will be taking over the investigation. So they said right away they'd be releasing more information once their preliminary investigation was done.
Yeah, so of course, stick with us for that. We'll have updates throughout the day on our newscasts. Starting today, a couple lanes will be shut down on a busy road here in the metro. 13th Avenue East in West Fargo will be down to 2 lanes. It's because of utility work going on by a private company in that area. The 2 westbound lanes are going to be closed off. However, eastbound traffic will not be affected by the construction. That work will be done on a stretch of 13th from 9th Street, to 14th Street East. It's expected to wrap up on May 27th.
This is an interesting debate. Right now, there's the debate over who should get tax revenue from the Grand Sky Aviation Park. The Larimore and the Grand Forks Air Force Base School Districts are raising that question. We do know right now attorneys for both districts will bring a request for legal opinion from the North Dakota Attorney General, Drew Wrigley. So the problem right now is that the Grand Sky operates on federal land, which is typically tax exempt. However, because the land is leased by Grand Forks County, businesses on the land are not exempt. Then it becomes a question of whether the Larimore School District or the Grand Forks Air Force Base School District has jurisdiction over that land. Larimore currently collects taxes, and the taxes have increased by over $100,000 since 2018. So a lot of money
Yes.
at stake here. If those taxes are moved to the Air Force Base, that money will likely be used to rebuild the Twining Elementary and Middle School.
All right, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump have agreed to a debate. In fact, there will be 2 debates, and one of them will be on WDAY. The first one is on June 27th. That one's on CNN. The second on September 10th, hosted by ABC News. Both debates will be one-on-one. There will be no live audience. It'll be just Biden, Trump, and the moderators.
Today, it's a must-win for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They started off with a 2-game lead, but of course have lost 3 straight, giving the Nuggets a series lead. Tonight's game tips off at 7:30 in Minneapolis. If the Wolves do win tonight, Game 7 will be in Denver this Sunday.
Yeah, win or go home. Got to get this one. You can bet Dom's going to talk about that game today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo. But also, the wait is over. The Vikings schedule is now out. We can take a closer look at some of the key games, including when Kirk Cousins is returning to Minneapolis, this time, of course, in a different uniform. Plus, Fargo's Patrick Bath left Shanley after his freshman season to pursue a shot at Division I basketball. That road has brought him back to NDSU. He joins the show to talk about transferring to the Bison. Hot Mic with Dom Izzo is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and on Inform.com.
And now is a great time to get that Inform.com subscription, your all-access pass to all of these news headlines. 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. It's a great deal. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to check it out.
And remember, join us for the rest of our newscast today. Our next one's at 11 o'clock this morning, then this afternoon at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we'll be back tomorrow morning with First News from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.